Hey, it's James with Make It Happen Greenhouse and Carp's Bees, and just got back from the HiveLife 2022 conference out in Tennessee, and ordered my 4-frame extractor, and it just arrived, and was sitting here on my porch when I got home. So, just real quick, there's the box it came in. It's a little beat up. It has a hole on one side. I hope the drum isn't damaged or anything, but let me just show you what this thing looks like. There we go. Good thing they gave me this hive tool at the conference. Make short work of opening packages. Okay, he's buzzing around. Oh, there's one right there. Curious on what's going on. Alright, let's see what we got. So my only concern is that right there. Did it damage? Okay, so I managed to pull everything out of the box here. What it comes with is, first, it was packed relatively well. There was some damage on the box here, there. You know, who knows who does this stuff, throwing it around, but this is the one I was worried about. So we'll see if the drum got dented. They'll probably fix that pretty easy though. But in the top packaging here, you got a honey gate. So we'll install that at the base of the drum plug, and then it looks like a bunch of connections here for the legs, and the drum is sitting right there with the motor on top, and then here we have the legs that we're gonna have to attach. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take this into the honey room, and we're gonna set it up there and give it a test run. So here's the drum, and you can see inside there's the lid. We got the controls here, on and off, speed control, emergency stop, the motor itself, and then we can spin 4 frames of honey one side at a time with this thing. So that's pretty exciting, since I've been destroying comb, scraping honey out this whole past season. So this will make the bees happy. Pretty good packaging as far as the bubble wrap and stuff. Hopefully that will have actually prevented any damage from the forklift or whatever they did to the box there. So let's get it into the honey room and get this thing assembled. All right, so I got my HillCo 4-frame extractor, motorized extractor, out of the box. It's all sitting here, and I remember the person I talked to at the HiveLife 2022 conference, when he was explaining this, he says, when you assemble the legs, or put the legs on, it's convenient to set it on top of a 5-gallon bucket, and I got tons of those sitting around. So let's go ahead and put it up on the bucket, and then we'll go ahead and get this assembled, and hopefully have a chance to test it out, and I can show you if it works. If it doesn't work, whatever. My only concern right now is that there was some big hole punched in the side of the box that came in. I think the bubble wrap protected the drum, but we'll find out as we unwrap it right now. So alright, so we'll get rid of this bubble wrap here. I guess order matters. So here's the lids that will go on top here. So for now, I'm just gonna set that there. There we go. So I can see that there's some holes bored into the plexiglass here. So we'll go ahead and get the hardware attached for that. Pretty good so far. Alright, so I got the extractor out of the box. I have it setting on a 5-gallon bucket so that it's lifted, so I can actually more easily attach the legs to this thing. You'll see here we got the connection here for this honey gate. that we'll put on. So that's cool. We have some of the, just show you some of the hardware. Pretty simple stuff though. It looks like some stuff to put the lid on, legs on. Maybe this is Teflon tape, probably for the honey gate. And then the power cord, which is a simple power cord, just like in a computer where you plug it in. So I'll give you the walk around of this thing in a second, but we're going to go ahead and get started putting the legs on here. This is how they come packaged, all wrapped in nice bubble wrap. So let's go ahead and do that. And all right, there we go. And it looks like we got one more zip tie here. All right. And these legs are now free. So you can see here the bottom of the leg there. See the hole? That's so if you want to mount this on a board or into the floor, you can do that. We'll see how wobbly it is. And there's just 3 legs, so it's not 4 legs, it's 3. So that's what we're going to go ahead and attach now. So let me pull all the hardware out. We'll get this going. Pretty straightforward here. I gave up on the 5-gallon bucket idea. Good idea, I'm sure, but I got a table here that is basically in an octagon, and I think it's going to work perfect for this. So we'll get these legs put on here this way. Ooh, I'll mess this up. But the bottom here, this metal is folded over and much thicker. So I believe it's this hex head bolt that's a little deeper, a little longer, that's going to work down there. So that's what we're going to do. You don't want to tighten those top bolts down until you get the bottom one in, because this does slide a little bit. There's a little give. But that's definitely that hex bolt you want to put on the bottom. All right, now that we figured this out, the other two should go much faster. I'm going to go ahead and tighten these up. They tighten up pretty nicely though, and you don't want to damage these nice nuts here. I do imagine you want them tight so that you don't have any kind of failure because of the vibration, which I can imagine could be exciting. Okay, just a note, getting these little tiny, these 6 screws attached to this plexiglass lid is a pain in the butt, but you'll make sure you have a really long screwdriver, Phillips head screwdriver. All right, legs are on. Honey gate installed. You can see that there. And these little doors on top also installed. And I'll be honest, out of everything, these 6 screws, tiny screws on either side, were the hardest thing to get in. I have actually plugged it in, so you can see the plug here. It's just kind of a standard computer type plug is what I'm familiar with. So let's see, seems relatively stable. Might need to put it on a board, I don't know. But let's give it a go here and see what happens. So I'm going to turn the, I'm going to turn the controls down to 0 and we'll turn it on. And then let's see, we'll slowly, oh maybe it was on. Let's go the other way. Now we'll turn it on. Oh, that's not good. Nothing. Dead. Uh-oh. Maybe this emergency stop is on. Oh. So the emergency stop button was pushed in. So there we go. So let me go ahead. I'm going to turn it on. Now we see we have it, the little green indicator here. So hopefully we get some spinning action here. Woo! There we go. Full speed right there. Just step back. Pretty stable. Be a little wobbly. I don't know. We'll see. But you can see what this looks like. Rock on. That is going to save me so much work. Pull it back. Definitely sweet spots here. There we go, full speed. Alright. Excited to try this out. We'll get our first batch of honey hopefully late spring. So thanks, HillCo. I'm going to turn it down, shut the power off, and we're good. Woohoo!